If you are looking for information about the best zoos in America, then you have come to the right place. There are many zoos in America where you get a chance to see a wide variety of wild animals in extremely well-maintained conditions. A visit to the zoo is always a novel experience. You get to see a vast variety of animals right within your city. A good zoo gives you a feeling of being in the wild, without actually going out of your way. Do take your children to the zoo and show them different wild animals. There are many in America, and you have a chance of seeing some animals which you had not even heard of. Nothing beats the thrill of watching these wonderful animals, and children will love seeing them. 10 amazing zoos in the U.S. Here is a list of the best zoos in the United States that have a variety of animals. San Diego Zoo in San Diego, California. The San Diego Zoo in San Diego, California is one of the largest zoos in the world with over 4,000 animals and 800 different species. The animals are kept in a simulated natural habitat that is complete with its particular flora and fauna. It is very committed to wildlife conservation and protection, and you can have a special tour of the zoo complete with fun activities, expert lectures, close animal encounters, and even a sleepover at the zoo. An absolute must-see animal is the giant panda bear, which is one of the 4 in the world. Columbus Zoo in Ohio. This zoo, which was started in 1927, is home to over 5,000 animals and birds. It is one of the most famous zoos and gets around 1.8 million visitors each year. The zoo owns around 580 acres of land, and it also includes a water park, golf course, and an amusement park. Phoenix Zoo in Phoenix, Arizona. The Phoenix Zoo in Arizona is the largest non-profit zoo and is much sought after for family vacations. It encompasses an area of 125 acres and has over 1,200 different animals, birds, and reptiles. The Phoenix Zoo became famous because it housed an Asian elephant called Ruby. Disney Animal Kingdom in Orlando, Florida. The Disney Animal Kingdom in Orlando, Florida houses more than 1,700 animals in its 500-acre park. The exhibits are divided into 7 sections within their natural habitats. The most notable feature of this zoo is the Kilimanjaro Safari, where you will get to experience a safari ride that takes you through the African savanna. Some of the animals that you will see in this zoo are giraffes, hippos, ostriches, and elephants. Houston Zoo in Houston, Texas. Houston Zoo is one of the top 10 best zoos in the United States that has modern facilities and houses over 1,000 animals and birds in its natural surroundings. If you are planning a trip to the Houston Zoo with your family, then you can book a private tour which will allow you to watch animals from close parameters. Maryland Zoo in Baltimore, Maryland. The Maryland Zoo is home to over 2,000 animals and is actively involved in conservation projects like Project Golden Frog and Mountain Gorilla Veterinary Program. It is also the 3rd largest zoological park in the United States. Bronx Zoo in New York. The Bronx Zoo is the largest metropolitan zoo in New York and attracts many locals as well as tourists. The Bronx Zoo's attractions are exhibits such as Congo Gorilla Forest, the Wild Asia Monorail, and Tiger Mountain, which make it a must-visit place. Henry Doorly Zoo in Omaha, Nebraska. The Henry Doorly Zoo, located in Omaha, Nebraska, originally started in 1894 and was named as Riverview Park Zoo. When Margaret Hitchcock Doorly donated $750,000 to the zoo in 1963, she stipulated that the zoo be renamed after her late husband Henry Doorly. Some of the most famous wildlife can be seen in this zoo, including blue monkey, black howler monkey, pygmy hippopotamus, clouded leopard, ring-tailed lemur, and scarlet macaw. Cincinnati Zoo in Cincinnati, Ohio. This is the 2nd largest zoo in the United States, and it opened in 1875. The Cincinnati Zoo's reptile house is the oldest existing zoo building in America and houses all exotic snake species, including the king cobra, rattlesnake, and python. Other attractions are Indian elephants, Maasai giraffes, African penguins, and Indian rhinoceros. Philadelphia Zoo in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Philadelphia Zoo is the first zoo in the United States and is home to many endangered animals and birds. Notable among its exhibits are lowland gorillas, orangutans, gibbons, lemurs, snow leopards, and jaguars. Good zoos in America. Besides the top 10 zoos, here is a list of the best zoos in United States. Brookfield Zoo, Brookfield Pittsburgh Zoo and Aquarium, Pittsburgh National Zoological Park, Washington, D.C. North Carolina Zoological Park, Asheboro Kansas City Zoo, Missouri Milwaukee Country Zoological Gardens, Milwaukee Memphis Zoo, Memphis Lincoln Park Zoo, Chicago Dallas Zoo, Dallas Audubon Zoo, New Orleans St. Louis Zoo, St. Louis Fort Wayne Children's Zoo, Indiana Lyon County Safari, Florida. Most of the zoos in America do not have cages, but rely on keeping the animals in their natural habitat. This results in higher standards for the animals as well as habitat care. Now that you know which are some of the best zoos in America, you can make a trip to some of these with your family.